On Earth Zero, high above Kondak, Black Adam soars above the sky, watching his land with the certainty of a king. All he manages to utter before vanishing is a single command: who dares? Across the world and far beyond it, heroes are suddenly ripped from their homes. Gotham, Themyscira, Oa, Atlantis, even Warworld's orbit, all see their champions seized by the same mysterious energy. One by one, they vanish in blinding light, taken by a force none of them can see, name, or stop. Green Arrow locks onto Black Canary mid-teleport, pulling them both into a void of swirling darkness. As they regain their footing, Black Adam appears beside them, equally confused. None know who pulled them here or why. And as the shadows shift, they realize one thing for certain: they aren't alone. The darkness fades, revealing a colossal hall filled with heroes from across the multiverse. Justice League Incarnate stands assembled, their ranks stretching from worlds known and unknown. Superman steps forward to greet them, offering refuge. The summoned heroes finally understand. They've been brought to the House of Heroes. From Earth 23, President Superman steps forward. He admits the multiverse faces a crisis even the Justice League Incarnate couldn't stop. With the House of Heroes still damaged, he and Dr. Multiverse of Earth 8 gathered whoever they could. When Superman of Earth Zero demands answers, Calvin prepares to reveal how the disaster began. President Superman of Earth 23 reveals the truth. Barry Allen, the Flash of Earth Zero, is trapped in a twisted reality. Worse, Darkseid himself has fallen under the control of the Great Darkness, an ancient force now raising an unstoppable army. Calvin admits that across all his travels through the multiverse, he has never known fear like this. President Superman warns that the Great Darkness is spreading through the bleed, threatening to erase everything. Zatanna Zatara reveals her father died fighting it, and Dr. Multiverse explains the darkness is eternal, neither good nor evil. As they speak of past battles and the cost of saving the multiverse, President Superman delivers the shock: the Spectre is dead. The House of Heroes is breached as the Great Darkness tears through reality itself. President Superman warns they're out of time. Batman pushes to alert Earth Zero while Green Arrow stays calm. Superman and Wonder Woman rally behind President Superman, ready for battle. Dr. Multiverse unleashes her power to teleport everyone to the front lines as the darkness pulls them in. The League arrives in a shattered wasteland, the sky ripping with broken worlds. Aquaman stares in disbelief, struggling to grasp what he's seeing. Dr. Multiverse steps forward, realizing they're standing in the ruins of a dead multiverse. Hawkgirl, stunned, whispers that she thought it was all gone. Superman and Batman stay silent, until a hidden voice echoes from the shadows. It was swallowed whole by the Great Darkness. Out of the shadows steps Pariah, burdened by the weight of every world he watched die. He admits his antimatter chamber sparked the original crisis, and now he seeks to correct it. Dr. Multiverse calls him out as Barry's captor. Superman remembers his doomed world, and Batman calls his fate a curse. Pariah turns to the machine, warning this place marks the next great disaster. Superman reaches out, trying to find the man Pariah used to be. But Pariah, worn down by loss and twisted hope, snaps. He claims the heroes awakened the Great Darkness with their endless wars. To remake the multiverse, he declares their world must die. A shadowy army rises behind him as Pariah says the darkness warned him they'd resist and armed him for the fight to come. Pariah's answer to the heroes' plea erupts across the battlefield. Titans of destruction surge forward, bound in chains forged by the Great Darkness itself. Monsters, warlords, nightmares given form all march at his command. With a single triumphant cry, Pariah unveils the force meant to erase their world, his dark army. The battlefield erupts as the Justice League charges forward, meeting Pariah's dark army head-on. Heroes and villains collide in a storm of power. Pariah boasts, this is only a glimpse of the Great Darkness' strength, promising peace through destruction once his machine activates. Batman orders Canary to hold the line while he and Green Lantern race to stop Pariah before he ends everything. As every hero clashes with a corrupted nightmare from their past, Superman throws himself at a twisted dark side, trading blows that shake the ground. Aquaman battles a warped Doomsday, each strike barely slowing the monster. Across the field, the League pushes forward, realizing fast that these villains aren't just corrupted, they're being controlled by the Great Darkness itself. Superman clashes with a corrupted Darkseid, realizing the tyrant isn't fighting with his true skill. Nearby, Wonder Woman battles a twisted Ares, questioning whether these foes are real or only shadows shaped by the Great Darkness. As the League pushes forward, it becomes clear Pariah's control is stretched thin, and the darkness is preparing to unleash their full power. Black Adam unleashes the power of the old gods, blasting Darkseid with divine lightning. But even chained, the corrupted new god taunts him, declaring the Justice League's defeat inevitable. Before he can finish, Hawkgirl and others strike hard, knocking him back. The battlefield erupts with chaos, and the heroes realize fast. This fight is overwhelming. They need backup now. Before the League can fall, Green Lantern arrives in a blaze of emerald light. His ring surges, forging energy clones of heroes from across their ranks. Lantern charges forward with an army of living constructs at his side, shouting that he's bringing the God Storm. Backup has officially arrived. John Stewart's constructs tear through the corrupted villains as Superman shouts that it's working. John pushes harder, insisting the darkness can't withstand his light. But Pariah counters, revealing that his dark army stretches beyond anything they can imagine. Then a shock hits the League as ghostly cosmic figures appear. John realizes who they are, the Quintessence, and the truth behind their fate starts to unfold. The truth hits like a cosmic hammer. The Spectre has fallen, and what's left is a towering, corrupted spirit of darkness wearing his form. The League stares upward as the skies tear apart around him. Before anyone can react, the corrupted Spectre targets John Stewart directly, unleashing a blast meant to erase him completely. John screams as the darkness tries to snuff out the brightest light he carries. Pariah pushes toward completion, convinced his suffering is about to end. But Batman dives in to shut him down. Shadow demons swarm, blocking every path to Pariah's machine as Wonder Woman and Batman struggle to break through. Green Arrow steps forward with a plan of his own, calling for Canary to cover him. Ignoring her panic, Ollie draws his bow with calm certainty. He's about to do exactly what he always does. Green Arrow leaps into action, firing a single impossible shot straight toward Pariah's machine. His arrow cuts past shadow demons and corrupted villains alike, slipping through every gap as if destiny itself is guiding it. Ollie shouts that he's saving the day as his aim proves unstoppable. The arrow streaks toward its target, the Justice League's last hope resting on one perfect shot. Ollie's arrow strikes Pariah's chamber, triggering a massive explosion that shatters the machine and sends Pariah flying. The dark energy holding his army together begins to collapse, weakening every corrupted villain at once. The League feels the tide finally shift as shadow creatures unravel and retreat. Green Arrow gives a smug salute, proudly reminding everyone why he showed up. Now, all that's left is to finish the job and go home. Doomsday roars and drives his fist straight into Green Arrow, punching him so hard he's slammed into the ground, the earth cracking and erupting around them. The shockwave rattles the battlefield. Black Canary sees Ollie crushed beneath the blow and screams his name, her panic echoing as she sprints forward through the falling debris. Black Canary drops to her knees beside Ollie, refusing to accept what she's seeing. She begs him to stay with her, and in his final breaths, he tells her he'd follow her anywhere. Above them, Pariah claws for control, insisting he can still finish his plan. But Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman charge in, shutting him down. The League rallies while Dr. Multiverse moves to evacuate the injured. Pariah rises again, furious, claiming they've only delayed the doom he intends to unleash. Pariah's blast erupts like a supernova, swallowing Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in a storm of annihilating light. As the shockwave tears through them, their bodies begin to break down. Skin burning away, their bodies disintegrating under the force of the great darkness. It's the brutal erasure of the League right where they stand, their physical selves reduced to nothing by Pariah's unleashed power. Pariah watches the Justice League fade into nothing, their forms breaking apart as his power consumes them. He calls it peace, redemption, the price of his sins. But Black Adam isn't hearing any of it. Fueled by rage and raw lightning, he slams into Pariah with brutal force, each strike cracking the air as he unleashes everything he has to make the murderer pay. Black Adam and Pariah collide in a brutal lockup. Pariah boasts he survived the fall of infinite Earths, and Adam is nothing compared to that. Then Pariah unleashes a blinding blast that begins to tear into Black Adam, shredding his molecules and disintegrating the heroes caught in its path. Adam fights the pull, screaming in pain as the light tries to erase him completely. As Pariah's blast tries to erase him, Black Adam shouts the magic word. Lightning tears through the void, striking him with Godfire. The storm explodes outward, blasting Pariah away and ripping Adam free from the Deathlight's grasp. For a moment, the impossible happens. Black Adam halts his own disintegration with raw, divine power. The lightning fades, leaving only ruin. Black Adam crash land far away from Pariah, both smashed into the shattered earth. The glow in Adam's chest flickers as darkness closes in again. Pariah lies motionless, buried in debris. Adam reaches for breath, strength, anything. But the world around him dims to black. The Hall of Justice buzzes with panic as Flash arrives to find the place nearly empty. No League signals, no responses, only frightened witnesses who swear the heroes simply vanished. Inside, the remaining team scrambles for answers, each report worse than the last. Batman gone, Martian Manhunter gone. Others missing too. John Kent enters, fear slipping through his voice as the question hits harder than anything else. What about his father? The Hall of Justice convulses under a crushing shockwave that shakes the building. Flash, John, and the others sprint toward the impact site, lightning and cape slicing through the smoke. They reach the shattered meeting room and stop cold. John's cape drifts to the ground as the devastation sinks in. Before anyone can speak, a voice trembles out from somewhere in the wreckage. They're all dead. John, Flash, and the others rush toward the crater as lightning crackles across the shattered floor. At the center lies Black Adam, barely conscious, the last survivor of an impossible battle. He forces out the words through shock and pain, a truth heavier than the rubble around him. The Justice League are dead. And that wraps up this week Comic Stories. Justice League Issue 75, Death of the Justice League. Welcome to Comic Lore, home of Marvel's and DC's wildest stories, where we break down how heroes rise, fall, and sometimes come back stronger than ever. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay updated on your comic lore. Don't forget to let us know in the comments if you want to see more comic stories from your favorite characters. Until next time, comic lovers, see you in the next one.